what we do here is go back.
Pizza lovers, I got this awesome new Detroit style pizza pan from Lloyd Pans. I've seen a ton of it online and people recommend it, so this is the one that I chose. It just arrived today. I'm gonna cook a Detroit style pizza tonight on the smoker since my smoker goes to 550 degrees. It's the exact temp I tested one at in a cake pan a few nights ago. With this, we're gonna smash some dough in here, and around the edge we'll put some butter and some cheese and it'll melt down. You can see this is almost, it's not a perfectly square pan, so the cheese and butter will melt down in there and it'll create basically this grilled cheese all the way around the edge, or at least that's the idea. So I got some dough in the fridge that I'll take out a little later, start getting it rising for an hour or two, and then we'll smash it in this pan. We're gonna let it rise in the pan and get it onto the cooker. We'll put some good toppings on there and stuff too. Anyway, super excited. Later today, we'll continue this and see how it goes. Welcome back. All right, we got some dough here that's been rising for almost 2 hours. This is the same dough that I have out on bbqrevolution.com. So what I did here is I made 2 batches and I combined it. I'm gonna press it into this Lloyd pan, this Detroit style pan. You can see that it's not perfectly square, so what's going to happen is it's going to let the cheese and the butter that we're putting around the edge melt down in there and hopefully give us that grilled cheese all the way around the edge. So we're going to take this, put it in here, press it out, then we're going to let it sit for an hour, and after that we'll top it, put it on the cooker, which is heating up right now to 550 degrees. This is already plenty oily, so we're just going to press it out here into the bottom of this pan, trying to reach all corners. I'm going to press it plenty out because it's going to try and want to shrink up a little bit. All right, and here I'm just massaging it with my fingertips. I want to get it pressed into this pan nicely. We're going to let it rise again before we top it with anything. This is pretty active dough. I have a sourdough starter in it and a little bit of yeast, so it's already bubbling. We're kind of smashing that out, and this will expand in the pan as it sits. I love the shape. Okay. Gonna cover that. Just to keep it from drying out. Doesn't have to be super tight. We'll come back in an hour. Okay, we're back now, and this dough has been rising in this pan for an hour, almost exactly. You can see it fits nicely in here. And so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put some butter around the edges. We actually have some brown butter here, which will add a nice flavor compared to just regular butter. You can also use ghee. They all work great. You just need some buttery substance around the edge. We're gonna top it with cheese, some sauce, which we have some San Marzano here, tomatoes that I've crushed down. They're just plain. Then we're gonna add some seasoning, some pepperoni, a little basil, and top it off with some freshly grated Parmesan and throw it on the grill and see how it goes. So the first thing we're gonna do here is butter around the perimeter, all the way around the edge of this pizza. And that's gonna run down into the pan. If this cooks correctly, the dough is gonna expand and grow. Okay, so we've got some butter down in there. The next thing is we're topping it with a provolone and mozzarella blend. You got to get it all the way out to the edges. It's very important. Plenty of cheese, but yes, all the way out to these edges. And that's what's gonna give us that awesome caramelized grilled cheese-like crust all the way around. And we want it to melt down in there. Okay, next we're gonna put some tomatoes on top. Now, we need to be very careful not to get to the edge here. We do not want this sauce to ruin that caramelized kind of grilled cheese thing that I keep talking about. So we want plenty of tomato in here for flavor, but we don't want it to hit the edge. So I'm just gonna spread it very carefully. We do not want this to get out to the edge of that pan. This cheese is going to kind of protect the dough from getting soggy. Alright, so we've got a good looking layer of tomatoes here. San Marzanos, man, that's where it's at. I de-seeded them, drained them to remove a lot of the water, and then crushed them fine. There's more flavor in that tomato than any flavor or any tomato on the planet. Secret weapon, San Marzanos. Okay, we've got some sauce on there. I'm gonna season this with a couple of different things. One, this is something I use for barbecue. It's Boar's Night Out double garlic butter. Boar's Night Out double garlic butter. And it's actually really good on cheese bread, and I'm just gonna put a layer of this to add some saltiness, some garlic, just a pop. This is gonna add an amazing little bit of pop to this pizza. All right, pepperonis. Again, we don't want to ruin our edge, so we're just gonna stay right here where we put the sauce. We're gonna leave that cheesy goodness around the lip of this thing. If this cooks correctly, these pepperonis are gonna turn into little oil cups. It'd be delicious, man. I don't know. I've never tried it on a grill. On my Green Mountain. The new Green Mountain Prime gets up to 550 degrees, so I'm curious to see how it goes. Okay, amount of pepperoni there. And then as promised, I want to throw some basil on. This is just partially dehydrated basil, so it's still got a good freshness to it. It's really convenient. And you can put this on before you cook it, after you cook it, both. It's got a really good pop, just like freshly chopped basil, but keeps for a really long time in this container. I just found that not too long ago. And then some Parmesan. This is also gonna add a little extra flavor, some depthness in the cheese. Oh man. All right. I wanted to give you an up-close look at this. I mean, that is a pizza. It's gonna be something else. Look at that. Layers upon layers. I suppose we'll see how it cooks. All right, it is time to put this bad boy on the cooker. Green Mountain's been running at 550 degrees. We're gonna put it on right in the center. And we're gonna wait 10 minutes, turn the thing, and see where we end up. All right, it has been about 10 minutes. We're looking good here. Okay, it's been 24 minutes. I did 12 minutes, and then a few extra. And you can see this bad boy. Look at that, man. Ooh, baby. It is looking good. And I believe we're pretty close to done. I'm just gonna check, kind of see what we're looking like here on the edges. And we have got a nice crispy edge going on. I'm just gonna give it another minute, and then we'll pull it off. I literally just pulled this off. You can still hear it sizzling. And I'm gonna let it rest about 5 minutes, and then we should be able to get it out of there. That'll be the trickiest part. I'll show you how to do that. But look at those pepperonis, man. They turned into little cups of pepperoni juice deliciousness. Oh, man. The 8 Mile Pie. Welcome back again. It's been 5 minutes since we took this off the smoker. It looks amazing. I'm wearing this because the pan's still super hot. This is one of the trickier things to do, is to get it out of here. And we're just gonna try and get with the spatula. Actually, this isn't too bad. Want to get under it right here and just get it started, and then slide it out like so. And I am going to take you on a ride around this pizza with the camera here in just a second. There is what that pan will do. That edge is going to be fantastic. It's a perfect rectangle. It slid right out, and it should be nice and crispy around there like a grilled cheese. Okay. All right, time to slice this bad boy up. These corner pieces are gonna be what everybody wants. We're gonna go, you can hear the crunch right down the middle here. Oh man. Right down the middle. And we will do some sections here. Holy cow. Look at that right there. Oh man, some stringy cheese. Yeah, man. That is unbelievable. Look at the bottom. Look at that, man. Oh, nom, nom, nom. And this edge, that was the whole purpose. Literally tastes like a grilled cheese. Oh man, it is so good. I'm gonna slice this up, share the rest with my family. If you have any questions, hit me up on Instagram. I'm Pitmaster Matt. I'm also Pitmaster Matt on Facebook. BBQ Revolution on Twitter and bbqrevolution.com. Any questions, you got me. Take it easy.
What we do here is go back.